Welcome to the NFL's version of the Final Four on grass. Yes, it's Championship Sunday in the NFL. Two of these teams will be getting their trophy in their conferences. So before we kick things off for this weekend, last week I went 2-2 against the spread. With my overall record to 49, 52, and 6. And I nailed another upset special, which brings my season record to 14, 6, and 2. So let's kick things off first with the NFC game. I like the Packers +5 over the Falcons. With the Packers on offense, I look for them to use more often than not a double tight end set with Cook and Rodgers. And this will help their offense by bottling up the Falcons' best pass rusher in Vic Beasley. And it will also help Aaron Rodgers with throwing to either one of them in the middle of the field to take advantage of the iffy safeties for the Falcons. And this will also help running back Montgomery out in the flat for space while Aaron throws him some screen passes or draws up the middle. And in the second half, things will open up in the play action game for his weapons at wide receiver. With all Atlanta's attention with trying to cover Cobb and Adams, I look for rookie receiver Allison to have a big game in this one, as he'll be being guarded by the fourth DB of the Falcons. On the flip side of the ball, I look for the Packers front seven to give problems to the Falcons O-line, and I think Perry and Peppers will be around Ryan's kitchen more often than not, and he could get sacked or rush his throws to his big weapons on offense. Now, for both sides, I don't think either team will stop each other very much, but I think the Packers will buckle down in the red zone and make the Falcons settle for threes instead of sevens. Now for the AFC game. And yes, if you hear those sirens all the way from Foxborough, yes, it's the upset of the week.
Woo-ha!
I like the Steelers +6 over the Pats. Now, I know all the hoopla going around with Antonio Brown, but I wouldn't pay so much attention to that. I look for Le'Veon Bell not to have the greatest game on the ground, but he'll dominate the Pats defense in the receiving and screen game. And this will open up things for Eli Rogers in the slot and speed threat Sammy Coates on the outside, helping Antonio Brown and to take the pressure off. And I look for Jesse James to come out big for Big Ben on third and short situations to keep Mr. Brady on the sideline. And yes, Big Ben will have all the time behind the second best O-line in the league behind the Cowboys. And the Pats pass rush hasn't been able to pressure many quarterbacks all year, so Ben will have the time to do it. And on the flip side of the ball, I look for the Steelers' front seven to put the pressure on Tom Brady, and Stephon Tuitt will be able to bull rush and chase Brady off his spot and rush his throws. And pass rushers Dupree and Harrison will clean up his work. And one thing the Steelers will have to guard against is the play of Dion Lewis and slot receiver Amendola between the numbers. If they do that, I think they'll be able to handle Blunt on the ground and Edelman. And the Steelers want to show the media wrong that they can go up to Foxborough and slay the dragon. So this game will come down to the final 2 minutes, and I think a field goal will decide it. So give me the 6 points. So before we get to the final sheet, I wanted to take a minute and I wanted to thank all my loyal subscribers and my viewers on Facebook who take the time every week to watch my videos. And a special shout out to a very special person, yes, my cameraman Tim Harris, who's filmed me the past 2 years and for many more years to come. So thank you.
Doing it all for free. Damn.
And as a special programming alert, I won't have a show next week as I don't pick the Pro Bowl, but I'll be back for Super Bowl week and a special wrap-up show the week following the Super Bowl. So stay tuned. There's plenty more, all for you. So enjoy all the games, and I hope it's a touchdown of a championship weekend. So here is the sheet for championship week.